great, isn't it? The festival season will soon be here, which means we now know the lineup for the V Festival. Kings of Leon and Kasabian will take centre stage.
Among the other artists, Faithless, The Prodigy and Brit Award winner Florence and the Machine. Our entertainment reporter Dawn Gerber has more.
It's one of the biggest music events in the East, attracting more than 80,000 people from across the UK. This year, Kings of Leon and Brit Award winners Kasabian will be headlining the V Festival. Plus, Stereophonics, Faithless, Cheryl Cole and many more.
Looking forward to seeing Cheryl Cole and David Guetta. Florence and the Machine as well, should be good. That's but and Kings of Leon, actually, they should be really good as headliners.
I'm looking forward to seeing like Chase and Status, Plan B, well, everyone really, like Kooks, whatever.
I just think the atmosphere is always fantastic. I've been every year for about 10 years and I just go because it's fantastic. It doesn't matter who the lineup is, you always have a great time anyway.
V is in its 15th year. It takes place on 2 sites. One of them is here at Highlands Park in Chelmsford, and this area where I'm standing is where we'd find the fun fair. But further down towards the lake, that's where the main stage is. Kasabian and Kings of Leon will be performing there. And behind me, that's where the rest of the arena will be. But over the last couple of years, there has been a few changes.
We have to protect certain areas of the park, and the organisers are very good at working with us, and part of that has been moving some of the sites around. The main stage has moved just down here near the Serpentine Lake from its original position of moved the campsites onto neighbouring Farmersfield to just reduce the impact here on the park.
Essex residents can buy their tickets on Thursday, a day before they go on sale nationally. But all fans will have to wait until August before they can see their favourite band live on stage. Dawn Gerber, BBC Look East, Chelmsford.
Interesting lineup.
I think it's...
Mixed.
I think it looks great.
Yes, good.
You might have realised it would be hard not to, that a World Cup is looming. The countdown is well and truly underway, and of course it all kicks off in South Africa precisely 100 days from now.
Thousands of England fans will be there. Most will go by plane, but 2 fans from this region are planning something very different.
They both love their football and they both have a taste for adventure, which is why Michael Bilson and Toby Albrow are off to the World Cup by car. 10,000 miles in a Renault 5.
It's just an opportunity of a lifetime, really, to go visit a country that's completely different to here, somewhere that's, you know, amazingly beautiful but amazingly different cultures and different people and a different way of life, really.
We'll probably hate each other by the end of the trip, but yeah, we're prepared for that. No, it'll be fine.
They've already had their jabs, 9 apiece in all sorts of tender places, to cover everything from malaria to cholera. And today there's extra tension in the air because it's a big day in Hadstock near Saffron Walden. The Renault, nicknamed Peggy Sue, is having an MOT.
It's fairly solid, not too rusty. I've seen a lot worse, let's put it like that.
She's 25 years old and cost £500. So what does garage owner Tim think about the boys' big adventure?
I don't know that I'd want to do it, let's put it like that, but it's, you know, it's better, it's not a complete wreck.
They have much to worry about: giant ants, wild animals, harsh terrain and a scary crime rate. But for all that, there will be a feast of football waiting. 500,000 foreign fans are expected.
It's going to be good. Can't wait, really. What an adventure.
They're hoping the trip will generate money and interest for a new charity called the African Workshop, which strives to help poor children. And once it's all over, they have tickets booked to fly home. Peggy Sue will be sold in South Africa, assuming she's still in one piece. Kevin Birch, BBC Look East.
That's a bit mean. She takes them all the way there and then they leave her there.
Yeah, well, it's possibly a good idea. Phil, tell us about the weather then.
Thanks, Amelia. Another fine sunny day today. I've got a weather picture actually sent in by a viewer from Oundle. Shows the flooding of the River Nen. This is Margaret Hayward sent this in. A reflection, if you'll pardon the obvious pun, of the beautiful bright conditions we've had yesterday. And if we come back to today's satellite picture, very similar picture for today. Little, if anything, in the way of cloud. Very well broken cloud, lovely sunny skies coming through. A little bit of high cloud just showing to the west, and that's going to be a feature of the weather as we go through the next 24 hours. We'll start to see that high cloud moving in. Not before, though, we've seen clear conditions to start off with, a widespread frost developing, and then you can see that little bit of cloud coming along later on. It's going to stay fine and dry, no problems in that respect, but it is going to be a nippy night. We've got temperatures down to lows of -2, -3 degrees Celsius. A little bit of a breeze, I suppose, just enough to keep any mist or fog at bay, and it will keep the coastal fringe just a little bit milder as well, so a little less risk of frost right on the coast. And then moving on into tomorrow, high pressure is definitely dominating the weather. We've got a weak front away to the west, which is trying to move in, but essentially for us, it's fine and bright once again. You can see there's more cloud around than we had today. It's going to be moving through, but a lot of this, I think, is going to be fairly thin high cloud, so still bright and still with a little bit of sunshine at times. One thing we will notice, though, is that it's going to be a breezier day. We've got a little bit more in the way of a breeze, a light to moderate easterly blowing in, and that is going to give a little bit of a bite to those breezes. Top temperatures around 5 or 6 degrees Celsius, so a touchdown on those we've seen today. But as I say, that breeze is going to make it feel cooler. For the next few days, well, we've got high pressure building back in from the west as we go into Thursday, so the sunshine comes back again. A little bit of doubt about Friday. A weak low-pressure area passing through may bring a few showers, may stay further away to the east. And then by the time we get through to Saturday, indeed into the weekend, this high pressure is building back in again. The wind's blowing in from the east, so it's going to be a little bit cool, but at least it should stay fine and dry. And these are the numbers that go with it. As I say, it's staying reasonably mild, 6s or 7s as we go through towards the end of the week. Just that risk of a few showers. The wind's always from the north, though, so a little bit of a bite to those breezes. And as we've become used to, always the risk of a little bit of frost coming along as well. Indeed, down to -2 on some evenings. So I'm afraid not quite time to put those plants out in the garden.
Thanks, Phil. How does
Those
that
showers
suit you?
on Friday weren't there yesterday.
I knew we'd have something to complain about.
We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Bye-bye.